Hello everyone and welcome to a new video of astronomical events from Astro Academy. In this episode, we are going to review the most important events you can observe in the sky during the month of May 2025. From lunar phases to planetary conjunctions and meteor showers. I'll tell you what you can't miss and give you tips on how to photograph each of these events. Let's go. We start as always with the lunar phases. On May 4th, we have the first quarter, moon. The moon begins to gain visibility in the night sky, illuminating approximately half of its visible face. This phase is ideal for observing and photographing the details of the lunar surface, as the projected shadows enhance the relief of the craters and mountains. May 12th, full moon. The full moon in May is also known as the flower moon. This name comes from the abundance of flowers that bloom during this time of year in the northern hemisphere. Although its brightness can make it difficult to observe deep sky objects, it is an excellent time to capture nighttime landscapes illuminated by the intense moonlight, or to capture nighttime landscapes where the full moon plays a special role. May 20th, last quarter. In this phase, the moon appears after midnight and is visible throughout the morning. It is a good time to observe the contrasts on its surface, especially in the lunar seas, those vast basalt plains that offer an interesting visual spectacle, especially when observed through a telescope. May 27th, new moon. The moon is not visible in the night sky, providing ideal dark skies for observing deep sky objects such as galaxies, star clusters, and nebulae. It is the best time for astrophotographers looking to capture the Milky Way without the interference of moonlight. We now arrive at the planetary events. On May 2nd, we have a conjunction between Venus and Saturn at dawn. Just before sunrise, we will have the planet Venus in the east, very bright, with a magnitude of minus 4.41, next to the planet Saturn, with a magnitude that contrasts greatly with Venus at 1.19. Between the two planets, the planet Neptune will also be found, although in this case, we will need a telescope to observe it, and it will be almost impossible to capture it in a photograph. May 3rd, conjunction of the Moon and Mars. During the night of May 3rd, the Moon and Mars will be in conjunction, appearing very close in the sky. Mars will appear as a bright reddish point next to the crescent moon. This event is visible to the naked eye and offers an excellent opportunity for astronomical photography, as both celestial bodies will be very close to the Beehive cluster, providing us with a rarely seen frame. May 22nd, conjunction of the Moon and Saturn. In the early morning of May 22nd, the Moon will visually approach Saturn. Although Saturn's brightness is less than that of other planets like Venus, with a telescope, its rings can be distinguished, making this a great occasion for the observation and astronomical photography of these two celestial bodies. At a certain distance from both, we will also find the planet Venus, very bright. May 24th, conjunction of the Moon and Venus. Just before sunrise on May 24th, the Moon will align with Venus in the eastern sky. Venus, known as the morning star, will shine with great intensity, alongside the thin waning phase of the Moon, creating a perfect scene for astronomical landscape photography. We now arrive at the highlighted astronomical events of the month. May 6th, Eta Aquarids meteor shower. This meteor shower associated with Halley's Comet will reach its peak on the night of May 6th. An approximate rate of 50 meteors per hour is expected under dark sky conditions. Its radiant is located in the constellation Aquarius, which will be visible in the sky just before dawn. To enjoy the event to the fullest, it is recommended to find a place without light pollution and observe in the eastward direction. The Eta Aquarids are characterized by being fast, and bright meteors, leaving luminous trails in the sky that can last several seconds. This makes this meteor shower especially attractive for observation and long exposure photography. Now let's move on to some photography tips. Tips for waxing and waning moon phases. Any lunar phase, waxing or waning, will be ideal for photographing the details of the moon's surface, especially in the areas near the lunar terminator. The shadows in the craters and mountains are more pronounced in these phases, highlighting the lunar relief. A telescope and the use of high magnification will allow us to capture high-resolution lunar photography. With shorter lenses, such as telephoto lenses and a tripod, we can also integrate these lunar phases with terrestrial landscapes, say and achieve striking images. The full moon is perfect for integrating into nighttime landscapes, but not so much for high-resolution lunar photography, as we won't have contrast in the details of its surface. Adjust the exposure to avoid overexposing the moon and consider photographing in locations with interesting terrestrial elements to create attractive compositions. New moon. It is the best time for deep sky astrophotography and the Milky Way. Make sure to be in a place with the darkest possible skies and no light pollution. If you are going to use a conventional camera for night landscape photography, use a tripod and a lens that is as wide-angle and bright as possible to capture the most information in the Milky Way. And regarding planetary conjunctions, take advantage of the conjunction between the Moon, Mars, and the Beehive cluster to capture a different type of astrophotography than we usually do. Most of this month, planetary conjunctions occur at dawn, so it will be an excellent opportunity to integrate them into a landscape as well. Regarding the meteor shower, use an intervalometer to take multiple long exposures, 20 or 30 seconds, with a wide-angle lens. Since it is a meteor shower whose radiant is visible at dawn, it will be very close to the horizon. Include landscape elements in the frame to add context and depth to your images. Be patient and stay alert to capture the brightest meteors. As you can see, May brings us a month full of celestial spectacles, from the impressive Eta Aquarids meteor shower to the beautiful planetary conjunctions, or that conjunction between Mars, the Moon, and the Beehive cluster. Additionally, with the new moon at the end of the month, we will also have the opportunity for those dark skies ideal for deep sky observation and capturing the first Milky Ways of the year. If you want to learn how to capture these events and improve the processing of your astronomical images, visit our academies, Planetary, Natural Portraits Academy, and our online Astro Academy, where you will find specialized courses for all levels. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and activate the bell, so you don't miss any of the content we upload to Astro Academy. We'll see you again very soon here at Astro Academy.